When you have questions about senior living issues, you want to turn to a certified professional advisor for answers. Lynn Massarogian is a nurse and the owner of Oasis Senior Advisors. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Angie.
We were having a pretty lively discussion before we came on the air because there are so many questions people have if they're managing their parents' care or their own care, and just about the time you solve that particular issue, the sand shifts and there's another problem to deal with.
Yeah, and we're there every step of that way.
So what's right now? What are you seeing most often as your top #1 topic to deal with, if you can even prioritize those?
Well, I have a lot of people that are wanting to move into assisted living. They're socially isolated and need help with some activities of daily living, bathing, dressing, that kind of thing. And then I have a lot of people with some form of dementia, whether it's Lewy body or Alzheimer's or any of the other kinds of dementia, and they're just struggling to stay at home and be safe. So
that's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So where are we in that kind of care? If you find that you are in need of assisted living, what are those next steps? Then you have your home, you've got all of your belongings of your long life. So how do we kind of unwind that?
Yeah. So basically, I meet with each family and I help them figure out what they need, how that move's going to look like, where they need to go, what type of facility or community best matches their needs. And we have people that will help them organize and help them figure out what things to get rid of, what things to keep. There's companies that do that as well. So,
well, you can connect them with
yes.
all of those, resources as well.
Yes.
I mean, and it's a lot. And
yeah.
So we hear many times we hear the topic or the phrase sandwich generation. What, Lynn, are we talking about?
Yeah. So the sandwich generation is people like me who have kids still at home and have elderly parents that are maybe needing some care, and we're kind of stuck between those two situations where we're super busy with that, we're super busy with work, and we're super busy with helping our older parents. So.
Well, and I guess that it would be the reason people need to turn to you and your organization to navigate all of that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we do. We help them every step of the way and just help them with all those resources and figure out what the best thing is for them.
When you are in that dementia, memory care issue, are we supplied with places for people to get treatment and care?
Yeah, luckily we are. So I cover the tri-state, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, about a 100-mile radius around Evansville. And we actually are well suited for that. We have memory care assisted living, and then we have memory care that's in a nursing home. So, and I kind of help them determine which one of those is more appropriate.
Well, for those of us who are, getting up there, as we like to say, when is a good time to start planning for yourself, working with you? Because I mean, it may not be on the horizon right now.
Right. Yeah. I work with people who are looking a year out or so, thinking. Sometimes they have a chronic illness, so they think that maybe that's going to cause them some issues down the road, so they want to know what their options are, so they have that decision in place when the time is appropriate for that. I have people that come to me, they're in rehab and they need to go in the next few days, so, but always best to plan ahead. So we advise on all that too.
And how do people get in touch with you, Lynn?
They can call me 812-567-2364. I have a website. I have a Oasis Senior Advisors Evansville and the Tri-State Facebook page, and I'm on Google My Business.
All right. You can find Lynn all over social media.
Yeah.
Thank you, and for being on Lifestyle.
Thanks,
Lynn.
Thanks
Always
so much.
Good to see you. We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Stick around.